Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ade, otherwise known as AFG Studio, and I'm back with another video for you guys. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I refreshed Crystal Palace's lineup graphic from this original picture to this version. This is my version that I came up with. So this was basically a part of my social media rebrand for Crystal Palace project, which is now up on my Behance. I'll have the link in bio. Yeah, so this is my social media rebrand for Crystal Palace. There's a few other assets in here. So yeah, I'll put the link in bio. You guys can go check that out in your own time. So yeah, guys, I just wanna say, by no means am I disrespecting the Crystal Palace graphic designers. This is literally just my own take on it. Do you know what I mean? They've done a fantastic job here with this graphic, but this is just kind of just my approach to it. So as we done in the actually, before we get started, make sure you guys are subscribed if you're not already. Make sure you're following me on all my socials. That's AFG Studio everywhere. I'll have all the links in the bio like I did for the last one. This is the graphic. It's nothing too crazy. It is a pretty simplistic design, but yeah, I'll go layer by layer as we did with the last one, and I'll show you guys exactly how I got to this. The first thing I've done was I selected this picture of Eze. I promise you, my layers are never normally this organized, but obviously for the purpose of the video, I had to make sure that everything was color coded and ready to go. So let's start off with the background picture. If you want to know how to color code your layers, by the way, you literally just right click it and then you can just change the color to whatever you want. So I think mine was whatever color it was, but yeah, let's just go with blue for now. So the first thing I've done was I selected this picture of Eze, but what I had to do was I ended up using generative fill to fill out the rest of the picture because I wanted him over to the left so that I can put all the information on the right hand side. So that's what I've done here. So the first thing I've done for the image was I did use camera raw filter. I spoke a bit about camera raw filter in my other video. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. That's how to do a kit swap, a Rashford kit swap. So yeah, this is the before, this is the after. Let's go into the settings and have a look at what I actually done. So I think all I've done here actually was I put the texture up, clarity up, added a bit of grain onto it. Don't think I've done anything there. Made it a little bit sharper, and I think that is literally all I've done there. Yeah, first things first is the background. So that was my background there. Next thing was the player numbers and the player names. So the font I used for the starting 11 and for the player names was called ZT Motta. So I've got an inspo folder here, and it will actually make sense if I just show you guys where I got my inspiration from. So if you haven't already seen Anderlecht, I think the Belgian team, their social media is done really good. So it's amazing. I'll put some screenshots here of some of the stuff that they do. But yeah, their social media is amazing. And I was just going through different teams' lineups and how they do it. I came across the Anderlecht page and I was just amazed by just how clean it looked. So I took inspiration from their font here. I don't think it's the exact same font, if I'm being honest. They might have an in-house font for their stuff, but I took inspiration from that. And yeah, like I said, the name of the font is called ZT Motta. The name of the font for the numbers and for the subs is called Aileron. I think it's pronounced Aileron. And yeah, I just didn't want it to, I kind of just wanted to break it up a little bit, so I put in another font there. So that's that. Pretty simple. Team icons, again, very simple. I've just got the Arsenal, the Crystal Palace PNG icons, and I put a color overlay to make them both white. And finishing touches, that is literally all there is to this. So for the finishing touches, again, I'm not going to, let's have a look. Let's just get rid of all of that. So the first things first was the Net 88. That's their sponsor. So I just put that in the bottom right to make it look realistic, as that is what is there on the original. Next thing, color lookup. Again, it just adds that source, just makes it look good. Now, this glass layer, I didn't originally have the glass layer there, but I was going through some of my screenshots on my phone and I found this Barcelona starting lineup. And as you can see here, they've got like a glass effect at the top, and I just thought it looked really good. This wasn't from last season. This wasn't from this season. I think it might have even been last season, to be fair, but I just thought it looked really cool. So I thought, let me kind of recreate it. I put the glass layer over it. I think I also added a blur onto it just to make it look good. And then the last thing was I just put a light leak layer, I think it was. Can't remember where I got it from, but I put that in linear dodge. Linear dodge, just so that you can see like the lights from it. And that's it, guys. That is literally it. Like, that is literally all that there was to it. So yeah, guys, that's all it is. Just have fun with it, be creative with it. Now, as an artist, I'm not afraid to admit that I get inspiration from other sources. At the end of the day, there's nothing new under the sun. Every graphic, every kind of composition, every kind of design has kind of already been done before. So what I like to do is I look at different references and I try to merge them into my own kind of image, if that makes sense. So as I've shown you today, I've used the Barca one there. I've taken inspiration from Underlex as well. And that's just how it goes. Like, as long as you're not fully plagiarizing and taking someone's idea and just copying the whole thing, I think most artists will admit that they get influence and they do use other artists as reference points. So long as you're taking different reference points and making it your own, that's the most important thing. At the end of the day, we all take inspiration from each other. But again, as long as you're not outright copying someone else's work, then, do you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is at the end of the day. So yeah, this is how I came up with this starting 11 graphic for Crystal Palace. And yeah, if you guys want to see more from me, obviously leave a comment. Let me know what you want to see. If you want me to do a different team, I've done an Arsenal social media rebrand. Let me show you guys. I'm not sure if you're new to my page, you might not have seen it, but I've done this Arsenal one a couple years ago. I think I've done it at the start of last season, actually. This is last season's kit. Yeah, so basically the same thing. Whoops. Basically the same thing, just different match day graphics and whatnot. Yeah, man, it's a fun activity. To be fair, I kind of just do it for fun, if I'm being honest, like just to keep the creative juices flowing. Hopefully one day I do end up working with an actual football team. That is one of my biggest goals. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, and let me know what you want to see next. But yeah, that's all from me.